I want to share with you the story of a woman and her sons, a story of pain, sacrifice, discipline, and greatness. A story that proves that where you start in life does not determine where you will end. This is a story that should inspire every mother, every student, and every young African child to dream big and to take life seriously. Here goes the story. There was once a single mother in America. Her name was Sonya Carson. Life was not kind to her. She had only a third grade education. She struggled with poverty and she worked multiple jobs just to keep her children alive. She had two sons. They loved watching television. But Sonya looked at her children and thought, if they spend all their time in front of the TV, they will never discover the greatness inside of them. So she made a very bold decision. She switched off the television and told them, from today, you will spend more time reading than watching TV. She requested each of her boys to read at least 2 books from the school's library every week and to write a report on what they read. Well, something amazing happened. At first, the boys were very, very angry. They didn't like this thing that their mother was doing. They didn't understand why their mother was so strict. But little did they know that this discipline was planting seeds of greatness inside them. Ben Carson, who was once considered as the dumbest kid in the class, he began to improve. Everybody knew him before to be the boy who was not good in the class. His imagination grew, his confidence grew, and soon his grades started to rise. Curtis also excelled. And years later, Ben Carson became one of the world's most famous neurosurgeons. Yes, the first doctor in history to successfully separate 2 conjoined twins at the head. All because a mother believed. All because she chose books over television. All because she understood that success comes through discipline, sacrifice, and hard work. Now, the lesson. My friends, this story carries powerful lessons for us today. To the mothers listening, or let me say to the mothers watching, never underestimate your influence. You may not have all the education, money, or opportunities, but if you teach your children discipline, responsibility, and the value of learning, you will set them up for greatness. You are their very first teacher. Raise leaders. Don't just give birth. Raise leaders. To the students listening, stop wasting your time. Stop believing the lie that because of where you were born, or because of your mistakes, or because of your parents' mistakes, you cannot rise. If a boy who was called stupid in class could become one of the greatest doctors in the world, then you too can break limits. But it takes hard work. It takes sacrifice. It takes seriousness. Dream big and then work towards that dream. To the young African child, it is not a crime to dream big. You don't have to wait until you leave Africa to go make an impact elsewhere or before you can become important. Start now. Start with what you have. The world is full of problems. Don't add to the problems. Instead, be a solution. Look around. What problem can you solve? What difference can you make? That is where greatness begins. Life is not about being famous or being rich. Through success, is about solving problems. Through success is about solving problems, lifting others, and leaving the world better than you found it. So today, remember this. Greatness is possible. No matter your background, no matter your struggles, you can rise. But it will require discipline. It will require sacrifice and the courage to dream big. Let the story of Sonya Carson and her sons remind us that our beginnings do not define our endings. Mothers, raise leaders. Students, take life seriously. Young African child, Don't just dream, but act. Because one day, the world will not remember you for what you owned, but for the problems you solved and the lives you touched. Thank you all very much for watching this episode. If this story has inspired you, don't forget to share with someone who needs hope today. And remember, your future is in your own hands. This is your favorite teacher, Teacher Yima. Bye bye.